what's happening, lads and lasses? Welcome back to DreamWorks Dragons Dawn of New Riders.
Yay!
You have no idea how hard it is to remember the name of this game, because it's not How to Train Your Dragon, it's the different name. But anyway, we're back here in the ice world, and Amber and I are actually waiting for Grubhub to arrive.
Yay!
So we have the little thing.
We have it says the restaurant is preparing your food.
Yeah, totally.
Because you're too lazy to drive 5 minutes down the street.
Oh, and before we forget, a special thank you for early access of this How to Train Your Dragon spin-off game, thanks to DreamWorks.
Yeah, you know, I told some people at my job that Grubhub is now delivering for Taco Bell, and they were like, oh, well, they're like, I would never do that, because I would never want to pay $5 extra for someone to, like, deliver it. It's like, why not? It's like you don't even have to leave your house. You can sit in your pajamas. It's like, oh my gosh, like,
especially
what?
if you're too tired, and if it's cold out, like winter time, it's
you're
like
gonna spend that much money in gas anyway.
Whoa, what is up with that?
Yeah.
We got this is like the janitorial Vikings. Look at that.
But like everyone was looking at me like, why would you do that? It's like.
They're turning up their nose on you, Amber.
It's like,
oh.
I would do that because I'm amazing. That's why. Because I'm ordering Taco... Because I had to see what it was like. I'm ordering Taco Bell, and I didn't leave my house.
You're so cultured, Amber.
But now I'm never, ever doing it again, because I found out that I tried to get Taco Bell on my break at work. And
how did that go, Amber?
Let's see. I had a 30-minute break for the first time in, like, months. And then I was like, yes, I'm getting Taco Bell. I'm going to get my 3 tacos and sit here, you know, leisurely eating my tacos in Taco Bell, sipping my whatever it was gonna be, either high C or Coca-Cola, my healthy drink. And basically I was gonna sit there and listen to my music on my phone while I was sitting there, you know, whatever, maybe check out my husband and see if he was, like, you know, streaming or something like that.
I do stream quite a bit.
Rack up the points on our data plan.
Twitch and YouTube. So.
Yeah, so anyway, I
may be streaming right now.
It took them 23 minutes to get my order out of a 30-minute break, which means that I literally, once I got my food, I had to run back. You know, it takes me at least 3 or 4 minutes to get back in, like, run back into my job and actually get there. Like, I had to literally drive back once I got my food and then scarf down 2 of the 3 tacos. I scarfed down the cheesy potatoes, like, threw it in my mouth. And I was literally, like, almost coughing the way I shoved it in my mouth, and I gulped some Coca-Cola and then ran into my job. And I was just thinking, I'm never getting Taco Bell again, because you know why? Because they sit there with these Grubhub bags. There was like 4 people waiting for small orders.
This is turning into a long-blown rant.
And then
oh boy,
these 2 people were sitting there like, oh, there's this giant Grubhub order for so-and-so. Like, maybe someone named Luke or something. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
No, it wasn't you, but it was somebody else.
I order late at night.
And they were, yeah, you know, it should only be late at night, you know, when people don't have jobs to go to. Because, I mean, no offense to anyone who works at night, but I'm just saying, like, your job doesn't count as a real job if you work at night.
I've been told that my whole life. All right, so
anyway, yeah, so I didn't get, did the Grubhub order first. Hey, need anything?
Yes, I need more health. Actually, I want this. What is this?
I need
yank og,
some kind of
porridge. I want this.
I need some kind of chill pill.
Yes, you do. I'm gonna grab this.
Boost attack. Is this stuff that Astrid actually made? Bye.
Apparently Astrid can cook, yeah.
Did she put it in the fridge? Because it's, like, unsanitary to leave out for that amount of time.
No. I mean, she's in a frigid wasteland
right
yeah,
now, you're right. I mean... Actually, if it is below 46 degrees Fahrenheit, then it actually should be okay.
So we can leave our soda outside at night? Technically you could.
Yeah. I mean, it might get frozen.
Frozen. So how cold does stuff have to be to freeze?
Well... It has to be 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
So, would that mean that Vikings could have made ice cream back in the day? Like, they could have had delicious ice cream in the morning? Like, overnight?
Maybe. I mean, yeah, I would think they would at least be able to have snow cones. I mean, because there's so much snow everywhere.
Do you really want to eat the snow cones, though? I mean...
That's how I used to make snow cones. I'd get the snow from outside.
Ooh.
What? You just make sure you don't get any yellow snow. It's fine.
You were adventurous.
I always would.
So in the comment section below, let us know if you had the snow cones from the snow, or if you went and got ice cones from a machine. Or
that's not the Viking way.
Well, they're not everyone can be Vikings.
You're so civilized.
Whoa.
Of course, I'm gonna go outside and get them because I'm a Viking. Of course.
Are a Viking?
You civilized.
Wait, I thought you were a Swede. You're both.
Well,
Swedish Viking.
All of those people are actually related. Finland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark.
Don't go attacking my
Iceland, and yeah, and all those people are actually related. So they're all Scandinavian, which means it's possible. I mean, it's possible that there are some people in Sweden that are related to the Vikings. I wouldn't put it past them because, in fact, I mean, I actually believe that, and many people online do too, and like, some professors believe that actually all Celtic people are related. So that means that Irish and
I'm a Viking!
Norwegian people are related, and Scottish, so...
I've always wanted to be a Viking. I want to be more intimidating.
It's possible that, you know, even like Welsh, and yeah, other Celtic people are actually related to Vikings too, but from further back. Like well, fine, it doesn't really matter.
Oh,
but
that didn't know.
Yeah, like further back, like from a long time ago, like I mean, think about this. Okay,
I don't want to think.
All right, the Vikings were people without.
I'm doing a puzzle.
The Vikings were people without a home. Then, once they actually ended up settling in Norway, they actually settled down. And they actually, some of them actually, they built like churches and they had little like, whatever. They kind of became more civilized and whatever. But like, think about this. If there's a giant group of people without a home, then where did they come from? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Viking land
obviously came from somewhere else. Vikings are actually from somewhere else, so, you know, and yeah, like the Celtic people, like Irish and Scottish people, those people were so scary that the Roman Empire had to build a wall, Hadrian's Wall, to keep. No, the Hadrian's Wall wasn't a wall that the Celtic people built to keep the Romans out. The Romans built the wall because they were afraid of the Celts.
I don't want a history lesson. No!
That's how scary like the Irish and Scottish people were to them.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
I'm just saying.
Do we not have fire?
So they're all warrior people.
You're
wait.
Warrior people.
I am.
No!
You're all Celtic and stuff.
I am Celtic and stuff. My gosh, I don't understand. Oh, now I looked dumb just now.
Well, as people say, like, I mean, people say that everyone's related to each other somehow, though. So.
Storks. That's how we're related. Okay, here we go, Mr. Dragon. Yes! This has a lot of, like, lightning-y puzzles. So, I guess we have to find all of these things here. Come here, Sparky.
I'm also 1/4 Norwegian, though. I'm 1/4 Swedish and 1/4 Scottish, 1/4 Norwegian.
Are you 1/4 Swedish, Chef?
Maybe I will be.
I mean, you are in culinary, so you have to, you know, you gotta go around going.
No, I think it's more like. I like that Muppet. He's cute.
He's a happy Muppet.
He's happy when he's cooking. He's in his element.
When you cook, things just smoke.
I did. I tried to cook something the other day, and
My
like
poor house.
the alarm went off again. I don't know why. I just feel really bad because last time I cooked something...
I do too, I still have a headache. In fact, you know, there are some days that I hear the smoke alarm going off when nothing's even happening. That's how I'm so used to it going off.
I just feel like I'm either gonna pass this course or die trying because... Or or the whole school's gonna get burnt out. Like, sometimes when everyone leaves...
I'm kind of waiting for that to happen.
And they leave me with the stove, and they're just like, are you okay? Are you all set here, Amber? And I'm just like... I'm like, yeah, I'm fine.
The guy,
That was cool.
It was like Viking pinball.
Yeah, it was cool. And then like people come back and I'm like, well, you know what? At least the entire school didn't burn down. And people kind of look at me like...
There are certain things you just don't say.
Wow.
That's one of them. Okay.
I really hope that they have, like, mechanisms in my school where there would be sprinklers or something.
I am never going to your school ever again. In fact, I never have. All right, it's time for us to call down a firestorm.
Just visit on a day I'm not there and be like, it's safe today.
It's safe today. I wonder why. Why is it so safe?
My wife isn't here.
Ooh, we have the Horn of Plenty. Yes.
Call the hot purple.
Really, it's called the Hot Purple?
I don't know. I'm reading.
Feeling hot, hot, hot.
Dude.
Airstrike!
Me mind on fire. Me like that fire, feeling hot, hot, hot.
They survived. They survived!
Okay.
They survived!
I don't know if I said the lyrics right to that song,
probably
actually.
Probably not.
I might have to look those up. I just said my mind is on fire.
Nothing made us look dumber than not knowing about Groundhog Day in the previous episode.
What?
What
do you mean?
I don't know. I mean, I can't understand when, you know, a rat is able to, you know, predict the weather. Yeah.
Oh, right. Like, if it sees this shadow or not.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. You would think that that being, like, our favorite movie ever, we would actually know, but we didn't watch it.
I missed Groundhog Day this year, so did it happen? I didn't celebrate it. I abstained from Groundhog's Day because I was so happy to have winter, and then I find out, oh, early spring, and then I wake up the next day, all my snow is gone. It's like,
curse you, Groundhog.
Exactly.
Perry the Groundhog.
It's not Perry. It's Phil.
Phil.
They're all named Phil.
Every single one is named Phil?
Yes.
Like the ground?
They're all named Phil.
Oh my gosh, that's so weird. It would be so weird being named Phil and living in Philadelphia.
That would actually be kind of funny. Hi, my name's Phil. I live in Philly.
Yeah.
Hi, Phil. What is going on here? More Viking
oh my gosh, Luke.
Thing?
You know, like, okay, guess what?
No.
People in the state of Pennsylvania, when they say the city, you know what they're referring to?
Philly.
They are referring to Philadelphia.
Oh.
How can that be the city?
Oh.
My teacher was saying that. She's like, well, up in the city, she's like, things are, you know, a little bit different. Like, talking about, like, basically, like, what was she talking about? Oh, right. We were talking about opening a restaurant or whatever near, you know, in the middle of Pennsylvania and stuff like that. And then, like, basically she was saying, well, you know, if you open it in the middle of the city, then, you know, you'd be able to get, you know, higher prices for your menu. And then she's like, and when I say the city, I mean Philadelphia. And it's like, that's not the city.
Yeah, that's not, that's not the city.
It's like, well, when I was in Illinois, people used to refer to Chicago as the city. And it's like, okay, that's slightly better than Philadelphia, but still, that's still not the city.
Yeah.
It's not the city.
No. The city is New York City. If you live within 5 hours of New York City, then it is the city. If you don't live 5 hours in either direction, then it's New York City.
There you go.
Or the Big Apple.
There we go.
But if you live within 5 hours of New York City, the city that you refer to is New York City. It's a rule.
Whoa, okay, down. I really didn't mean to trigger you over.
It's a rule.
It actually is. And the fact that she had to clarify that kind of shows that she knew that in reality, come on.
Philly is just Philly. Just like Jersey is Jersey.
Yeah. If it has a Y on the end.
Of course, now you want to live in Jersey, and I'm just like, why? Why Jersey? I've made fun of it my whole life.
Well, because it's easier to get, like, certain health things there and stuff.
Well, yeah, but, you know, I can't help being crazy.
Plus, then, you know...
No, it just wouldn't work.
Maybe I could get a cool New Jersey accent.
Ah, no! No! Oh, dear.
Maybe I could get on a reality show and get a tan. Be on a reality show.
That was worth it just to see him get electrocuted, but no.
What do you think, Luke?
No, I don't.
See me on a reality show.
Nothing against Jersey, but ugh. No.
Don't you have a friend that lives in New Jersey?
Yep, all the more reason to make fun of it.
Wait, don't we have several subscribers that live in New Jersey?
Not anymore!
Is your friend subscribed to your channel? No.
Not anymore. Ow.
Oh.
No, I mean, if you guys are new, like, as a New Yorker, I've always made fun of Jersey, like, my entire life.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's nothing...
He does it with love.
Yeah, I mean, it's a garden state, right? So, I mean...
I have to say, though, when we were... We were in Chicago recently to visit stuff. And,
recently? That was 2 years ago.
Okay, several years ago, whatever. Actually, no, I had to go down there a little bit more recently for my brother's graduation last year. But yeah, Luke and I were there like 2 years ago, but I was just like, whoa, there are no trees and there's no grass around here. I was like, this is kind of desolate when I was in Chicago.
Speaking of desolate, we're fighting like a Raiden dragon here. You see this? He's like channeling Raiden. Oh, cool! Did we free him?
Yeah, but yeah, I kind of felt like Chicago looked a little bit like New Jersey everywhere.
Sweet home, Chicago. Oh my gosh, this game is crazy.
You know what's weird is when I work at the grocery store, sometimes people say I have a Chicago accent.
You kinda do.
What?
A little bit. It's like a hybrid of Bostonian meets Chicago. It does. I mean, that's just how it is. Alright, so I need to switch to this dude. Alright. Oh, actually, what happens if I shoot myself with electricity? Apparently that's what happens. Cool beans.
Yeah, one lady came, was talking to me and basically said like, oh, you're from the Midwest, aren't you? And I was like,
what is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, the way she said it was just kind of like, and she's like, I was like, oh, have you gone there recently? She's like, no. And then I was like, okay. She's like, no, I have. She's like, my son goes to college there and his friends were visiting and they talk like that. And I was just like,
oh.
Okay then, well, thanks a lot. You obviously don't like the way I talk. Like, so mean. And then I'm so self-conscious after that. I don't even want to keep talking because it's like, you obviously don't even like she doesn't even like my accent or something. It was weird.
No. I think it's kind of funny.
And then I was like, I don't even think I have an accent. And then she was like, oh, you definitely do. And I was like,
one thing about this frozen area here is it's all puzzle based around electricity. So I guess every world that you go to, Patches here is going to get a new ability. The first place, he got the ice power. This one, he has electricity. So I'm guessing that in one of the worlds, he's going to get fire or maybe like water powers or something. I mean, he's supposed to be a chimera, so that would mean he has different abilities. I think. I'm not too familiar with, I don't even remember what mythology does chimera come from. Is it Greek? I think it is. Oh.
Well, definitely chimeras were around in medieval times, but they were probably around before that too with Greek. I think like chimeras were like all over the place because I don't know, personally, I kind of think chimeras might have been a real thing. Maybe it was a mythology because everyone was talking about them, so... Oh. I don't know, just like dragons. Everyone talks about dragons, like everywhere, but...
I just need to let you know something that you're gonna laugh.
What?
I may have used your old phone number for the Grubhub order. So...
Oh my gosh.
Yay!
Yeah, my phone number was changed because...
It was misplaced in New York City.
So they're gonna call the person that stole my phone?
No, your phone got...
shut off.
I mean, someone probably has your new number by now. I don't know. But...
Well, we can all... I mean, they have our address, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, they got our address.
I mean, it's not like... It doesn't even say that they're ready.
I know, but the website never updated until they came. Like...
Yeah, it's fine. It'll be fine.
Whoa!
Yeah, I can look it up, but I think like the Greeks were all into that kind of
it's all Greek
stuff.
to me.
But yeah, I mean, but if you think about it, like basically everyone in the whole world, basically, I mean, not everyone.
Careful with the generalizing.
Okay, not everyone, but like,
no, we don't gotta
basically, like, it felt like a lot of cultures centered around the Mediterranean Sea, like all kinds of different cultures, like Northern Africa and just like India and everything kind of like centered around that, you know, like area, like Greek, Roman, they all kind of knew each other. Like they interacted, they knew each other, like the different You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nope.
if one person knew about a chimera, then everyone would.
If I wanted a history lesson, I would watch the History Channel.
You know what? You asked me a question. I will look it up. Where's the phone? Let me look up where chimeras came from. Who's asking me weird questions? You're so inquisitive.
It's an ADD thing.
Alright, chimeras.
Alright, so I guess we follow... Whoa,
If
what?
anyone knows, it's gonna be Wikipedia.
No. Wikipedia doesn't know anything.
Chimera
Okay.
origin.
Now, how do I get to the last...
It's from the Greek. Chimera.
Like I said, it was all Greek to me. Okay, so I guess we have to go back up this way. So, this is very puzzling.
Alright. Chimera.
No, I don't. No, that's
From
fine.
350 BC in Greek.
Yes. No.
Was a fire-breathing hybrid of the Lycia in Asia Minor,
What?
composed of parts of more than one animal, usually depicted as a lion with a head of a goat arising from its back, the tail that might end with a snake's head, and one was the offspring of Typhon and Echidna.
Yeah, no, nobody cares. Okay, so, guys, what you have to do at this point, it looks like we gotta go back down here, and then, yeah, that is a beautiful chimera.
Greek!
Yeah.
You were correct.
I have my moments.
Which makes sense. If this kid is actually from Greece, then that kind of like...
Well, that's what
Then they go together, because he's...
we're guessing, because, I mean, he likes to scribble, and most of the Greeks were, what do you call it?
I don't know.
Not writers, scholars.
Yeah.
They always had they were basically like the nerds of, ancient times.
Well, Irish people were like scholars too, though. Well, like the monks were, though.
Yeah,
Irish monks.
Irish monks.
Not the fighting Irish.
Aye.
I guess it depends which one you were, Luke.
We're going into a Viking place.
Would you have been an Irish fighting warrior, or would you be an Irish monk?
Which one gets to speak? Because I can't...
Oh yeah, you might have to take a vow of silence if you're a monk, so it might not
I'm
work
good.
out.
I don't think I would handle the monk thing well.
I know, no one would get to hear your amazing, like, radio voice. But there would be no radio there anyway.
Aye. Checkpoint! There you go, Amber.
That bewilderbeast must have made Titan Wings look like terrible terrors when it was alive!
Amber has reading comprehension problems.
What kind of barbarian would kill such a noble creature?
Destroy.
I mean, destroy it! And put it to sleep for a while!
You have to replace certain words with other words. That's what it's called, being an entertainer.
But why did they put the word?
It doesn't matter what they did.
Two wrongs don't make a right!
If it was a naughty word, would you say it out loud? You would do a substitute word. My gosh. This is what happened when you worked at the grocery store. You forgot proper online etiquette.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's a kids channel. Bleep. No. Oh. There you go.
That looks like the same design as the Havenholme ruins! Bork really got around, didn't he?
I'm sorry, but the name Bork is tough. I don't...
So is Count Dooku.
I like the name Count. I want to name myself Count Luke as I get older.
There you go.
And then if they ask me, like...
How does one
what
become
are you a
count?
count of? Awesome.
I thought if you buy a certain amount of land, you can become a...
Ah, it's another one of these Viking places. Fun.
Yay! Astrid, what are you doing here?
Selling stuff.
Haha! We stumbled upon this place while searching for herbs. Figured you and Patch would end up here eventually. There were some strange noises coming from behind that door when we first arrived, but they've stopped for now.
Good times. Oh, there's one of those creepy things again.
Okay, Patch. I will focus on trying to get that door open then. Looks like it might have something to do with those icy blocks.
I was just making fun of him. So, remember you have to use the hammer for the icy blocks to... Oh my gosh, this is a crazy puzzle. Why? I don't want to think anymore.
Great! We'll keep an eye out for any trappers from here. Remember to stock up on anything you need before heading out.
Okay.
Find a way to open the door in Volka's mountain ruins.
I'm ruined. So, the only way that you can really move those...
What just happened?
Okay, that was unexpected.
He actually didn't scream like a little girl. It was more like, oh.
Well, I mean, he isn't a little girl.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be this again. Alright, so when this happens, guys and gals, you have to switch to your dragon friend. Whoops.
Dragons are our friends. They're special to
They don't eat us. Well, I mean, this dragon doesn't eat us. The other dragons, they might eat us, but... Let's switch.
Oh my gosh, Luke.
No.
I watched this video online about this. Why can't I share my story?
Because your stories are not rated okay for KwingsLetsPlays.
Alright. So there was this guy and he was like
I'm trying, Shadow.
A guy who works on a movie set and they needed a
stunt double?
Polar bear to...
Oh no, I'm not liking where this is going.
The movie set, they need a baby polar bear. So like, okay, so there was a baby polar bear that the mom couldn't care for because like there were too many like
I'm not listening.
little cubs. No, this is a good ending. So he took that little baby because it was like the runt of the litter and he raised it himself and he used it for the movie. And then after that, the little polar bear became so attached to him that he now has a giant full-size polar bear in his backyard.
Oh no!
The polar bear only interacts with him and it literally will give him a hug and like lick his arms and everything. And like will not eat him. Like it has not eaten him yet.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, they were like doing a special on it, and they were like,
"Hello, yellow demonetized button."
Yeah, it hasn't eaten him yet, which
darkness,
is really
my old friend.
I mean, can you imagine if it ate him on camera though?
See, if you guys are just watching some of our other series, you're really missing out. I mean, we go all out for our sponsorships. We just do. DreamWorks, sorry in advance, but not sorry. I'm having fun.
I mean, that would definitely get ratings high.
Our job is to make games look fun, so that's what's happening. I am saying this again. This needed to be 2-player. It really needed to. You know, there's a lot more craziness that can happen with 2 players. I definitely needed
to do something instead of yapping my mouth constantly.
Oh, there we go. All right.
I keep running my mouth over here.
Heal. And it's important for me to remember to heal, because I haven't been doing that of late. There we go, hammer time. Yeah, guys, I'm not using the rusty sword, because I don't want to. The rusty sword is lame. I'm sorry, but, you know, I have qualms about giving people iron poisoning. Oh my gosh. Let's see. This looks safe. Well, no, is that gonna break again? I will never trust those things again. It does not look safe. Dragon, stand on that for a while. Test it. See if it's going to support your weight. So it definitely didn't mind.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a treasure chest over there hiding in the corner.
Well, maybe you're supposed to fall.
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think that's what it was.
Or this is like a water temple thing where you have to keep going back to the beginning.
No, it's not. Oh, I know what to do. It's this. It's magic. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, that worked. I figured that one out right away. When I looked at that, it's like, thank you, Ocarina of Time and Zelda games, because, yeah, yep. I got that one.
The more you know.
Yeah, because, you know, I can apply that to everyday life. Found that stuff.
If you ever like have like a bunch of boulders that are square and exact tattered in front of you, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do?" and you're like, "Just wait, let me get this giant hammer. I'll fix this."
Is that gonna be something that I want to stand on?
That they should make a movie of a person that's only played video games their whole life. And then the end of the world comes, and
I don't like how this is going.
Basically, like, they have to solve all these puzzles. Basically, the aliens put a bunch of puzzles in front of humankind, and the only people that can solve them are people that have played video games.
Not just any gamers, retro gamers.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would... Oh, no! 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 Oh, it doesn't matter. The door stayed open. Okay. All right. All right, we're up in... No! What?
It would be like Sword Art Online in real life.
Oh, actually, Sword Art Online has a new season that we haven't watched yet. I wanted to binge watch the whole thing, so I haven't, like, I've been good. It came out last fall, and I just haven't watched it yet, because everybody's like, oh, you need to watch it. It's like, nope, I'm gonna find other things to watch, because I'll be sad. And I'll have to wait. There's certain animes I'll watch right when they come out. Can I be on this? Oh! I see what that is now! It's a Switch! Sweet! Okay. So, wait, does that work? Yes, it does! Look at that. Look at how awesome I am. Okay, that's really creepy.
Yeah, that was a weird sound.
Oh, this... No.
Oh my gosh.
Nope. Okay, well...
You want me to try this? Or are you probably gonna try it?
I will try it later. I mean,
we'll try it later.
For now, I'm just...
We'll try it later. We'll try it later. It's fine.
Hooah!
Oh, you're actually doing...
I'm doing something. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Doing something, for sure. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so crazy.
Crazy awesome.
Okay.
Down it goes.
Down.
Yeah.
And then... Oh my gosh, Luke!
First try!
Whoa,
First try! Yes!
Wait, we're not even done with this yet.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's still first try.
Will that save?
It's gonna save. It's gonna save. That's what's happening with
I
it.
have a tiny polar bear over here with me.
No, that's a cat. That's not a polar bear would look completely different.
She looks fuzzy. And she's ferocious.
No.
That would be a polar bear.
No, if someone, like, came in, an unwanted visitor, as they call it in New York State now, unwanted visitor comes into your house and you do something about it, you go to jail. But no, she would, like, headbutt it. She'd be like, oh, hi, welcome to my home. And it'd be like, well, good, yep, we're doomed.
Yeah, but you know what people were saying on that video of that guy with a giant polar bear? They're saying, like, he's missing so many opportunities to do Coca-Cola polar bear commercials.
What?
Since he was already in the film industry and he has a giant polar bear that basically, like, does whatever he says, like, and is tamed. Like, he should dress... Good job. He should dress up as Santa and do polar bear commercials, like Coca-Cola Christmas commercials with him.
No, that's weird.
That's what I would do.
You would do lots of weird things.
I would do a live-action polar bear commercial.
Oh, we need one more ice block.
Oh.
No. Yeah, I don't know where that is. Well, that's just super awesome. Alright, so anyway, guys and gals, that is going to do it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching.
Aww.
Join us next time as we do more of Dragons, Dawn of New Riders. Special thanks to our friends over at DreamWorks for providing this game. Make sure you guys check out How to Train Your Dragon 3, coming out in February, and also this game, Dawn of New Riders, releasing February 15th for the Switch, Xbox One, and PS4. God bless and happy gaming.